Hey there, I'm Skag.
Who?
My name sucks, and I reserve the right to change it at some point if I ever feel it's necessary. I got the name from the creatures in Borderlands, those ugly dog-like things, because those Skags are the bottom-of-the-barrel bad guys in the Borderlands game series. And I am a bottom-of-the-barrel YouTuber. You see the connection? And I know the other meanings that the word has too, but that's not something we're going to talk about right now. I have decided to adopt the ugly dog-looking Skags as my mascot. Seems fitting for an objectively shitty
Wannabe YouTuber who absolutely believes that one day this will all be worth it, despite knowing just how sad that delusion really is. Every video I post is a sacrifice being made to the one true master of us all, the blood god of the universe. He has no name, needs none. All he wants is blood, sweat, and suffering in the form of content uploaded to YouTube and sites similar to it.
Blood for the blood god!
That is the primary reason I have for making any given video. The Blood God has promised me a future online as an insufferable internet personality in return for my sacrifices. So you're just gonna have to put up with me screaming into the void for as long as I live, which will be pretty easy to deal with since all you have to do to ignore me is click off and never come back.
You get back here, young man!
Fortunately for me, there is a ominous, mysterious force staying your hand, preventing you from leaving this video. What could this force be, I wonder? Most likely, it's an insatiable attraction to the sound of my voice. Or equally as likely, it's the blood god of the universe granting me my wish of eternal fame and fortune on the internet. Or, equally as likely as all that, this mysterious force is your own mind, compelling you to keep watching the train wreck before you. The train wreck, of course, is me and my channel. Obviously, nothing of what I've said since the start of this video means much of a goddamn thing. It's all just filler nonsense to pad the length of the video and to make me look introspective or some shit like that. Obviously, I'm just as much of a dumbass as everyone else on the planet. That is as clear to me as it is to you. More so, probably, because I am very aware of just how little I know.
You know nothing.
I'm at a fucking loss on what to do if my car breaks down, so I have even less of an idea on what to say right now. I'm just trying to make something that might potentially connect with the person listening, and I have no fucking idea how to do that. So I tend to say all kinds of shit, just kind of grasping at straws. As I said in one of my earlier videos, though I don't know which one exactly, every video I make are all just the ramblings of a madman who has long ago lost all hope of reintegrating with normal society. I feel as though I am both doomed, destined, and excited to be another hermit screaming at society from my comfortable corner of the world. I want nothing more than for that to be my future, as vain, arrogant, pathetic, and selfish and pointless as it is to try. I can't help but feel that this is my calling in life.
Probably not.
Like this is what I was meant to do. The first time I ever published a video and saw that people were watching it, even if they hated every single second of it, was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. Nothing has ever felt so good as creating a video from start to finish, essentially from scratch. I've never really been able to make anything before. I never had the skill to draw or create art with my bare hands. I wish I did, but I don't. So I am so very, very happy to finally have found a medium that I can learn to use, so I can create art of my own. Creating videos is what I was put on this earth to do.
Now, that's stupid.
As cliche and stereotypical as it is for me to say something so cringeworthy as that phrase, I am not putting all of my eggs into one basket, of course. I'm doing other things as well, out of necessity, as well as it being the smart thing to do. But there is no denying that video creation is what I was born to do, even if that's not at all obvious from the outside.
No, not quite.
I'm telling you that from the inside, this is what I was meant to do. I know that this is what I was meant to do.
That's the point.
This video is going to serve as my new channel intro video. The first thing you see of mine when you click on my name, as I very strongly feel the old one is inadequate. For so many reasons, I could not even begin to count them. Even taking the preliminary initial steps to count the amount of reasons for why everything I touch is pure shit would simply be insurmountable. Even with the help of the world's greatest mathematicians and analysts, there are simply too many reasons for why my old videos are objectively terrible and shitty. Chief among those reasons being that my old shitty videos are in the old shitty format, which was even more vomit-inducing than this current format, if you can believe such a bold claim. I know that even after all the improvements that I've made for this video, that this is still a wet, nasty, hot shart being laid directly onto the nose of anyone listening. Iteration, baby. Getting better all the time, as they say. The longer you keep doing a thing, the better at it you will be. I hope.
Oh God, I hope so.
I sort of have to believe that, though, in order to remain sane. But there is still sense in that argument, even if it isn't completely based in science. I do feel as though I am getting better, albeit at a very slow pace. If you've had the misfortune of watching my previous video, the one about Yennefer, then you very likely think that I am even more of a douchebag than I openly admit to being. I did say some unfortunate things in that video. I'd have worded things differently if I could go back and repost it. But what's done is done, and if I'm going to do anything with that video, it's going to be remaking it from scratch in this new format. But besides, I didn't say anything so horrible that it's going to ruin my potential, possible, maybe perhaps one day video production career on YouTube. It's just a shitty start to a shitty YouTube channel, so it's kind of fitting, actually. This channel is shitty. Shit runs in my veins.
Can't change the spots on a shit leopard.
I can't promise that my videos will always have a solid concrete point, and I can't promise that I won't say something horribly offensive in one of them. I tend to get off topic pretty damn quickly, and it's almost never on purpose. It doesn't give you much reason to listen to me either, does it? So I guess I'm just gonna throw my arguments out into the void and see what happens, because there's nothing else I can do, really. I want to make videos, and reception be damned, I guess. You guys are either going to love it or you're going to hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Or you're going to ignore it, and it won't matter in the end anyway. So, fuck it, right? Might as well just keep going and see what happens. I'd very much like some subscribers so that I could be taken seriously by anyone, anywhere. That would be great. That's probably not going to happen because, you know, that's not how subscribers work. You only get more subscribers when you have a lot of subscribers already, because people are like herd animals and no one wants to be left out. So if you have more subscribers, you get more subscribers. When you have less, no one subscribes to you at all because you're seen as not deserving of a subscribe, when that whole fucking philosophy is stupid. Subscribe to the channels that look like they have potential. If they look like one day maybe they could make something interesting, or if one day maybe they might have something interesting to say, those are the channels you subscribe to. And I'm not saying that that's me. Because who the fuck knows, man? I'm a complete idiot.
Are you bragging?
I might say something interesting, or I might say the dumbest thing ever. It's just as likely to be one or the other. So if you see any potential in me, that's great. I love you for it. But I'm not holding my breath for it, I'll tell you that right now. I just want to have my 15 minutes of fame like everybody else. And I want to find my place in society. In the place that I want it to be, screaming at the world from my comfortable corner of our great nation. I just want to make videos. Anyway, I'm Skag. Again, if you didn't catch that from earlier, I'm Skag. This is my channel. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just making videos. Anything that I can think of that seems interesting, I'm going to make it, I guess. We'll see what happens. If you're worried about where I am politically, I'm sure it'll come out eventually. There's a version of this script where I talked all about my political affiliations, but I decided it would be a ridiculously terrible idea to reveal my hand so soon. We'll just have to let you guys speculate if there is any, like anyone's going to be speculating on my political affiliations. Holy shit. Boy, do I have some delusions of grandeur.
No shit, Sherlock.
Again, this is just my channel intro video, so to give you an idea of who I am. And if this doesn't do it, then I don't know what the hell will. I mean, a better script probably would help, but that would take time, effort, and energy that I would much rather put into my bigger project that I've been working on for a long time now. That will soon be posted. Hopefully. Probably not. But we'll have to see. That's all I've got for this one. I'll see you on the other side in the next objectively shitty video, created by an objectively shitty person who has a penchant for repeating words that I think make me sound smart, like objectively. Self-awareness and self-deprecation absolve nothing, and yet I still do it because it's the only way that I can tolerate my own work. I don't know why I put that in the script, really, but I'm leaving it there.
fuck it, right? I believe in posterity, for the sake of future aliens, if nothing else. They're gonna need something entertaining to watch after our civilization has long gone extinct.
Attention universe! Be sure to tune in next week for another exciting episode of Earth!
But what's more likely is that we're all just telling each other stories, huddled around the fire while the world slowly burns around us. We're all just distracting each other from our own collective mortality. I can only hope that this video, and thus my words, could offer the slightest bit of comfort or wisdom to help you better survive the coming storm. Even though I know deep down it won't. I just don't have the talent, and you don't have the time. So how about we call it for this one? And I'll see you on the other side, in the next objectively shitty video by an objectively shitty person.
Holy shit, where did that come from?
I have no idea, but I'd like to find out.
The truth is, half the time, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, no shit, man.
Neither do I.
Can't change the spots on a shit leopard.
I don't give a shit who saw what, who did what, or who did who.